underway. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Akil Baddoo. Here comes a pitch. Into center. Ref Snyder has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. In there for strike one.
No balls, one strike.
That's through there for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Two outs, base is empty. Matt Vierling getting ready to hit. Check swing, went around. 0-1. And now the 0-1. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Tigers. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Fenway and towing the slab, Eduardo Rodriguez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The 1-0. And there's a ball. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 3.
No strike.
And a strike in there. Fly ball down the line. Carpenter drops steps, heads back on it. He's got it. 1 away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Justin.
Here's Justin Turner. Strike 1. And now it's even up. And now the lefty. Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first. And Turner is retired.
Batting third, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor's story. We always talk about connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team as Josh Bell. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man in scoring position with two away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
High in the air, out to right. Carpenter makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Number 30, Kerry Carpenter.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's the second baseman, Spencer Torkelson. In there, and it's 0-1. No score here in the second. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Kicks and deals. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Goes down looking.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
At the plate, Zach McKinstry. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall.
The right fielder, Adam Duvall.
And here it comes. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
The second baseman, Pablo Reyes.
Pablo Reyes stands in. First pitch, and he just misses. Duvall on at first, nobody out. And that's in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And a pitch. Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting 7. The first
Now batting
baseman,
Tristan Casas.
Casas.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One away, runners at first and third. Next to hit, Connor Wong. Check swing, no appeal, and that is ball 1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Going to count 1 and 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Luis Arias. That one at the knees for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Off the mark there. 1 and 2 to count. And that one a little bit high.
2-2.
In the air, foul off first. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Boston strands a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Boston, here's the veteran first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
Crawford back to work. That's
Ball
off the
one.
mark, and that's ball one. Cabrera measures
No
6
strike.
feet 4 inches, 39 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first.
Out.
One up, one down.
Batting it. The shortstop. Zach Short.
Now it's Zach Short. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. Top of the third, no score. And that's the strikeout looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jake Rogers.
Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. There's a strike. The wind and the pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there. Sets him down looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder.
And the pitch. That one
Ball.
missed. Good eye
Ball.
right there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Justin Turner now grounded out his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Ref Snyder aboard here at first with nobody out.
Yeah.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2
2
strikes.
balls, 2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Doubled in his first AB. That one's in there. 0-1. Ball 1 there.
Inside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And now it's 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Flied to right his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. And we are still scoreless. Back in Boston, digging in, Akil Baddoo.
The left fielder.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And there's a strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Ball to strike.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Left-hand batter waits. Baddoo checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. And another ball. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 8.
And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. Went down on strikes his first time through. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. To the right side. Cassis on to first. Out on the toss to the pitcher. Runners advance to second and third.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. First offering misses the mark.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Second and third, 2 down. Next offering is down low. And a count 2-1. The pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Adam Duvall. And he deals. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1.
That's towards center. Green settles under it. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Pablo Reyes. And the first offering is not close. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike 2. And that's down and away. Inside 3-2 the count.
Full count.
And he grounds one to the right side. What a stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. He gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Now here is Tristan Casas, and he's already singled in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And delivers outside. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Carpenter brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing for Boston. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Zach McKinstry. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Duvall makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, the first baseman.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Grounded out his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one's in there, 0-1. And ball 1. The 1-1. That one is upstairs. Check swing. No appeal. And now 3-1. And now it's filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Next to the Tigers.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the shortstop, Zach Short. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Righty to the plate. Good job to fight that one off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Jake Rogers will hit next. Struck out looking in his first at bat. That one
Ball
misses. Ball one. And the righty deals. And that is in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. And that one missing low. The count 2-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for Detroit. Halfway through this one, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next pitch is outside. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swings and misses, struck him out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And next for the Red Sox, Luis Urias. Now fly ball to right center. Carpenter under it. He's got it. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rob.
And stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Turner now.
Designated hitter, Justin Turner.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a ball popped up. Squeezes it. That is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 5, and we still have no score. Back here in Boston, now the left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Akil Baddoo.
Crawford back to work. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
They handle the bunt and get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Green stands in now and watches strike 1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Oh and 2 now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And
Ball
downstairs.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
That one not close. Ball 2. Bounced out to short. Story gets it to first.
Out.
And there are 2 outs.
The third baseman, number 8, Matt Vierling.
So up next, Matt Vierling. Out to short. Story slings it across.
Got him, that's an out.
And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. And we still have no score. Back inside Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's to third. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, the left fielder, Masataka.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Yoshida, in his rookie season, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. That's in there, and that's strike 1. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Cabrera. 2 up, 2 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. In there for strike 1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Pablo Reyes now at the plate. Reyes really thriving with the bat this season here at home. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Duvall leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. And there's a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Casas, a very strong candidate for Rookie of the Year. He's been a real story, one of the best young players in the majors this season. And that's in there for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Will Vest appears to be getting loose. Vasquez, a left-hander, also throwing. The 0-1. And that one is in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Struck him out looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. So they strand a pair. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. The wind of the pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Nick Pivetta preparing to come on if needed. Martin getting loose as well. The wind of the pitch. And that's outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That one pushed foul. The 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. That one felt good. His 16th homer of the year. It's 1-0.
The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Cutter Crawford is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher on here, Nick Pivetta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson.
Hike.
There's a strike. Just
No,
missed.
that's the ball. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive. And a pitch. That's off the mark.
No.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Next is the designated hitter, Zach McKinstry. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to Casas. That's the 2nd out.
The batter, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. And that's a little high.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one's in there. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
And fouled off. Three-two now. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Short in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Bangs off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at 3rd. It's a 2-out double, 2nd and 3rd now.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So 2 down. Jake Rogers, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Cabrera on 3rd. Short on at 2nd with 2 down. Good eye right there.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9 hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
No.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Akil Baddoo waiting to hit for Detroit. There's a strike. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And the batter now, Akil Baddoo. First offering misses badly for ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway Park, and here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The next offering misses, and the count's full.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
To third, Vierling. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The batter, the third baseman, Luis.
So up next, Luis Urias. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Strike 2.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Got him! And that quickly 2 away.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Now, Rob Refsnyder.
No.
First pitch, and he just misses. And here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains 1-0. On the mound now, Chris Martin.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Chris.
Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. 1 for 3. And the pitch. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And now 2 balls and a strike. A little bit low. And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Matt Vierling getting ready to hit. High fly ball down the left field line. Into the monster seats and gone. So he leaves the yard to left. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 3-0.
Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And the 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And puts the squeeze on that. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Here's the second baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. And he takes a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. And there's a ball. Got him. 2 gone now. Two outs, base is empty. Zach McKinstry will hit next.
McKinstry.
First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strikes.
McKinstry checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. Righty delivers. Called strike right there. And that's too high. There's a strike.
Full count.
At the belt and fires. Struck him out looking. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 8th. Here now the Red Sox DH, Justin Turner. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The pitch. And a good eye there. Tigers bullpen with some action. Alex Lang getting loose for A.J. Hinch. The lefty, the 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall.
The batter, number 10.
Here's Trevor Story now.
Trevor Story.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And the 0-1. That's a little bit low. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And it's filled up.
Full count.
Line drive, base hit. Green hurries it back in. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Eduardo Rodriguez gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher for the Tigers, Jose Cisnero. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Jose Cisnero.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And there's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Line drive, caught.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Next to hit, Adam Duvall.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Ball one, no strikes.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out. Runners at first and second. That one a little bit high. 2 balls and a strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Next one misses, and it's 3-2. Pablo Reyes up next. Turner, the lead runner, out at second. Story at first. One gone. And the tying run is on base.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
One down. And stepping in for Boston, Pablo Reyes.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman,
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. Clips the corner, and the count even at 1. 2 outs. Bases are full. And another ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Vierling pulls it in on the run. Red Sox leave them loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. Josh Winkowski takes over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And the batter now, Miguel Cabrera, known for his late inning heroics. And he deals. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Urias makes the play, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach
Short digs in now.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And ball 1. Winkowski, the tall righty, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty.
Ball outside.
And that one fouled off. Two now. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first.
That's an out.
Fine play in the hole for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside.
1-1.
Next pitch is popped up. Urias under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Tigers 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Alex Lang on to pitch here.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 55, Alex Lang.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
The catcher, Connor Wong.
And the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fastball almost got him there. Next offering way off the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Urias, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch misses inside. 2-0. And the righty deals. Just off the outside edge. That's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now the center fielder, Rob Refsnyder. Outside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Urias over at first with 1 away. And now 2-1. Double play ball to second, and that chance handled. Slings to second, over to first, safe.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So they're down to their final out. Down the number 2 hitter, Justin Turner. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. Strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Now here is Trevor Story. And first offering is fouled off. They say it went.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Is just 1 strike away.
1-2.
First and second, 2 down. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these guys it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.